can see my G-string. Like, it's not good. Hello everyone, today we are doing another wedding dress try on haul from Wish. I think I have about 5 dresses today. I've been waiting for another one for like 2 months, like that's why there's been such a big gap, because I promised this video a little while ago, but like it's just not coming. I don't know where it is, it's just gone. So we're just gonna, you know, dive on in. Like my little Wish veil. Basically, if you've never seen one of my videos like this before, I buy a whole lot of things from Wish, which is a really cheap website. A lot of like bulk manufactured goods that are not always the best quality, but are always very cheap. So I'm trying on a bunch of cheap wedding dresses today, and I've already done one of these videos, and I showed this dress that I'm wearing right now in the last one, so I'll link that one down below if you did miss it. It was such a good video. You don't want to miss that one. We're gonna dive straight on in and try on some wedding dresses. Oh, by the way, if you do want to see this makeup tutorial, it's my previous video, so go check it out. I'll link it down below as well. Alright, that just took me so long to friggin' figure out what dress was what, because as you guys may know, like they just usually take other designers' photos of wedding dresses and then just pretend like that's their photo, but it's not their photo, and sometimes the dresses just don't look quite like the actual picture. But I found the first one, so it is a super shimmery glittery dress, and it's called the plus size women's fashion shiny white wedding dress, sleeveless party dress, backless elegant formal dress. It was $30. I'm friggin' cropped out how much shipping was, but usually the shipping's like between, I don't know, like $5 to $15 often. Depends what shop you buy it from as well, because there's often like a whole lot of different sellers that sell like the same dress. So we're starting with this one. It looks stunning in the photos. I doubt it's going to look like this on, because I've already seen what it looks like on the hanger. So here is the first one on the hanger, and it is called like a shimmery white dress. It is white, I guess, but it's got like full on blatant like silver glitter all over this outer layer. The actual pet is kind of cool. It looks like little lightning rods or something like that, and it looks the same front and back. I don't know which is which. I think this side might be the front, because it kind of like folds over nicely. So I'm going to pop this on and let's see how it fits. Whoa! This makes me look so much bigger than I am. Like, I look like one of those friggin' Barbie dolls on the top of a Christmas cake. On the model, it like comes quite low on her waist, but on me, it's coming straight out of like my friggin' ribs, like not even my waist. My waist is like an inch lower, and I have a short torso, so like if you have a long torso, it's gonna be even worse. The length is really awkward too. It's like hitting me right like above where my feet are, so you can like see my ankles. It's like just a little bit too short. I'll angle this down to see if you can see. Okay, yeah, you can't really tell. You can kind of tell like as I move it. It's just like a really awkward length. This is a hard out no from me. The fabric itself is so itchy. I feel like my skin is getting irritated, like it's so scratchy. The actual way it's made isn't too bad, like there's no loose threads sticking out anywhere, but it is not a vibe, like literally, because it's puffing out from my ribs. It's just not flattering on my body. Do you know what I mean? Like if you want to add a whole lot of extra curves to your body, then the style might be okay for you, but for me, like I want to accentuate my actual curves, not create new ones. I don't need new ones. I've already got enough of my own. But yeah, it's like quite nice, like it's layered nicely, it falls nicely. It's just that it's too short, it's itchy, and the style on me is not good. So yeah, it does not look the same as the one on the photo. There's a second photo on the app which looks a little bit more realistic to how it actually looks in real life. That might be a real picture of the dress maybe, although it doesn't seem to like float the same down the bottom. Like mine just kind of goes straight down, whereas the one in the photo kind of like bounces out a lot more. I feel like all they had to do was just make the bodice a bit longer and we would have been a lot better off, but no, it's just awkward. I don't think I like silver either. Like for me, for my wedding day, I don't think I'd wear a dress that had silver detailing. Like I think more of like a ivory, or like, I don't know, just not silver. Silver's just very full on, I think. So let's pop on the next one. By the way, I don't know if I said, but I got larges in all of these. So this next one is the women's fashion v-neck off-shoulder wedding dress, plus size wedding dress. Definitely looks similar-ish to the picture, just not as well made. This one was $18 shipping, $34. Now the first thing, I really like the zip. The zip is great quality. It is like actually like super, do I have it up all the way? I can't reach. It's just like a really good quality zip, you know what I mean? So that's really good. The actual fabric is so soft, especially compared to that last dress. Like this one feels really, really good, but there's no support up here. Like you can see this just like flopping around. It's like falling down through here. So that's not ideal. I do like the ruching. It's got like this ruche pattern, although looking closer it looks like this top part is like really opaque and then the bottom's like see-through. I've got like beige underwear, you can kind of see them, you can see like where my belly button is, so that's not the best, but the actual shape is quite beautiful and the lace is actually really nice as well. This one is more of like a little fishtail kind of shape. The bottom of the dress does nothing for me, it's completely see-through. I can see my G-string. Like it's not good. It's a bummer. If it was made a bit better with like a better bodice, better fabric down the bottom, like it would actually be pretty good. It's just very ill-fitted and like the sleeve like does nothing. Like it doesn't even sit up how it's supposed to. Wonder if with this one like they want you to wear it on top of your shoulder, because like that makes it fit better, but then it doesn't look like the image, you know what I mean? I reckon that's what they were going for. So you don't even wear it like the picture. On the picture it's like completely off the shoulder. So yeah, it's just way too see-through to actually be wearable, but this lace is beautiful. I mean, you could always get a size up and just like get it all like layered, like put like a lining underneath it. Look how beautiful this lace is. Like it's stunning lace. Like this is like high quality. It feels so soft. It looks beautiful. The quality is amazing. Like there's no loose threads. It's not like ripped anywhere. It's not like odd. It's all like a nice pattern. You can like literally just see my ass. Like it's not a good look. So yeah, this one's like 50-50. I guess you could alter it. The boobs look good once the straps are up on my shoulders. But I bought this like because it was off the shoulder and it just doesn't work off the shoulder. There's no support. So that's that one. There, I look naked from like here down. Ooh, I have no idea what kind of shape I'm gonna go for my actual wedding dress. Like, do I do something tight or do I do something like poofy? Like, I don't know. I feel like I'll do something semi-tight. Like, that's quite cute, apart from the G-string. Alright, on to the next one. This one, again, is probably just an overall no unless you want to spend some money altering it. It's got a good like base. You just need to like add that lining in underneath. So comfy too, like super soft. Alright, this next one is somewhat better, but just not really flattering on me. At least this ribbon is in like the correct place though. This is how it looks from further away. It goes all the way down to the ground this time. It's a much better length. I can't get the angles right, but yeah, it's a much better length, especially once you have like shoes on, and the back is nice and low. Look, it's quite cute. It's just got a zip up the back and the zip feels like really good quality. It's the woman white wedding dress, v-neck, backless floral lace evening floor length gown. Wow, so many words. $16. This one again, the lace is so nice. Like it really looks like good lace. It's a beautiful like floral kind of pattern lace. It's not as see-through. I feel like it's a little tiny bit, but I think I would have to wear like Spanx or something with the style, like because you can see like where the underwear cut off. Like I need underwear that go like all the way up here so that you can't see. I quite like the neckline. It's not too much boob, you know what I mean? Like I don't know how much boob I want to have on show on my wedding day, like a little bit I guess, but like this is quite nice. It's quite modest. And then the sleeves are just these little lace, like I don't know, just over the arm ones. It's quite nice just to hide your arms if you're a bit insecure about them like I am. I honestly don't think this is too bad at all. It's just not my favorite style on myself. Like it's still really nice though. It's a very classy one and it's totally wearable. Like you don't really need to fix it. So that's not a bad option. If you like this style and you're looking for something in this kind of style, like it's good to go. Chuck on your heels, do your makeup, do your hair, get a veil if you want a veil. It's a nice wedding dress. This is what I mean, like you can actually find some pretty decent dresses on Wish sometimes for such a good price. So yeah, don't mind it at all. I just don't like the way it's like going on my stomach a little bit, but I'm surprised. It's not bad. Definitely not my style, not my complete, like it's not my wedding dress. I don't feel like $1 million wearing it, but if you do like the style and you want to try it for yourself, it's good. So there you go. That one's good. Now let's go on to the next one. Hopefully we have some more luck with the other ones. Oh wait, does this look like the picture? I feel like the one in the picture has a different lace pattern and the sleeves look a little bit more floaty and nice. These sleeves are a little bit stiff. They're not terrible, like they're totally fine, but I feel like the picture I've used like a lighter kind of lace, whereas this is quite a heavy like mesh lace, so it doesn't float the same way as in the picture. Other than that though, it's very similar. I think the color is a little bit different. The one in the picture looks like the under, what is it called? Like the lining's a little bit more of a beige white, whereas this one's like very, very white. It's like white on white. So it's a little bit different, but very similar. It's not bad at all. If you are on a budget or you just don't want to spend a lot of money on your wedding dress, this is not bad. On to the next one. Okay, this is definitely a different dress from one of the dresses in the last video, except it looks pretty much the same on. Like I feel like I got stitched up and it's just like the same dress from a different company or something. Think I got the right photo? I don't know. Or maybe I've reused the same photo as last time, but trust me, it's not the same dress. I'm gonna prove it. This is the one from last time. It's got the like little silver dots all over it, and this is this one. They're like so similar, except the one I'm wearing now is definitely better than this one, because this one doesn't have the cheap little polka dots all over it, but it's got no support whatsoever. It does have this, but like I wish it was like a little bit closer. It's very like, I don't know, awkward. And then it's got a waistband that's not on my waist. My waist once again is like an inch lower, and then it's got the lace and like an ivory, is that ivory? I don't really know, like a pale yellowy color underneath, and it's just like a low back. It's got a zip. It's really comfy. This one fits a little bit bigger, so maybe go like your normal size for this one. It's got no support. It's got a lot of like side boob, which I'm not a huge fan of. Once again, I just feel like it looks a bit frumpy. It makes me look a little bit bigger than I already am. So like, it's just not the most flattering on my shape. I think it's like a lot to do with this being in the wrong place. Like I really need to accentuate my waist, so I don't even have like a really tiny waist as it is. So like when I'm wearing stuff that cinches in, I want it to be around my waist so that, you know, it just emphasizes my own figure instead of creating these new lumps and bumps. Maybe this is the wrong photo. If this is the wrong like product photo, like just don't know where the right one is, but it looks like this. Like I feel like this is it. It looks very similar to the picture. It's just that the mesh is a little bit different. I don't know. Honestly, it's so freaking hard to line up what you've purchased off Wish to like what you get. Like if you guys have ordered a lot of stuff off Wish, you know exactly what I mean. It's just really confusing. But yeah, the lace itself is really nice. I'll show you the bottom of it because it's so pretty. Like it's got this really nice pattern. Once again, this lace seems like really good quality. There is a few little like awkward edges, like you can see just here, but it's not super noticeable. You could go around with a pair of scissors and just like fine tune it if you really cared. To me, it's just not really like a wedding dress though, like maybe a prom dress or something like that on the right body shape, but for me it just makes me look frumpy. It doesn't look like a classy kind of fit. It's just a bit too much boob, too much happening. The underneath lining as well is an awkward length, like it kind of hits like the bottom of my like shin. So this one's a no as well. We have all one left, guys. Let's cross our fingers that it actually works out okay. Okay, so once again, this one is very, very booby, and I definitely need some kind of Spanx because like it's just very thin and you can see every lump and bump through the fabric. Does it look like the picture? New woman sleeveless deep V-neck, backless floral printed mesh dress, party evening wedding dress. Kind of. So it's got a tie up back. I did my best. I've only got me, myself and I like to do it up. It definitely doesn't sit nicely at the very bottom. Like this is supposed to come lower, but like it doesn't go lower because just the way it's made, it doesn't sit properly like low, and then it like puckers out like underneath, like it's a little bit awkward. And yeah, it's very, very booby. I tried to like tie it so that this was up high, but then it makes the back even worse, like because it kind of keeps riding up. I don't know how to describe it. So it's definitely not made the best. Like for me, this is just ill-fitted. It looks skanky, like I look like I'm about to go get married in Vegas, but like in the bad way, like on the bad movies, on the Hollywood movies, not in like a cute way, because I'm not trying to slam Vegas weddings, because literally Hamish wanted to do that with me and I was just like, nah, because I want my family and friends there. But anyway, nothing wrong with a Vegas wedding, but you know, it looks like one out of like a movie, like a Hollywood movie where they like rock up drunk with a bottle of bourbon, just like, eh. That's how I feel in this dress. I don't feel classy. I don't feel timeless. It's too thin. It just looks lumpy and bumpy. The lace, I'll show you, looks like this. It's really pretty once again. It's just that the lining is so thin and like it's all very like stretchy, like polyester or whatever that fabric is. So like it's just like clinging onto every little lump and bump on my body. And it's just not the most flattering dress I've ever tried on, basically. I don't know how I feel about low back dresses either. Like, I just don't really like my back. So I don't think I'll have a style where you can see a lot of my back, personally. The bottom kind of like fishtails out a little bit. It's a nicer length on me. It actually like just drapes across the ground nicely, and once I had heels on it'd be perfect. I don't know if you can see, it's got like a tiny little train. I do think if it was made better it would be really pretty. It's just that it's too thin and like the fabric's just not the best quality. But yeah, that's how that one looks. I really want to do some more bridal videos, and I was thinking I could do some off like ASOS or Shaaanxo or something like that. So if you guys are keen, please comment below and let me know what you would like to see the most. And also when I go for like my first proper wedding dress fitting, I think I will vlog it so you guys can actually see me like trying on like expensive wedding dresses as well, because obviously I'm not going to go buy like 6 wedding dresses that are like thousands of dollars each for a video. I wish I could, like that would be amazing, but that's just a bit silly. So yeah, I'll work it out and let me know if there's any other wedding content you do want to see. I'm very excited. I still haven't really had many updates on my own wedding planning. You can check out my previous video if you want to go hear a little update on what we've done so far. It was this makeup tutorial, little chit chat, like wedding kind of makeup look, talking about yeah, just random stuff. So I'll link that below like I said, and if you want to see more of these wish videos I'll also link below some more of my wish videos. Is there any other kind of wish video content you guys are waiting for as well? Let me know, because I can do some more like beauty ones or something like that if you want. And yeah, until next time, I'll talk to you then. Bye!